Hi everybody, and blessed be, it's me Alex. Today I'm doing a video that was requested from one of my subscribers, and I sense that she's very shy, so I'm not going to name her name, but she's a very, very dear person, and I sense a lot of loving and compassionate energy from her, and it's always wonderful to connect with people like that, and I feel very blessed and very honored that she would make that request. But she requested a video that I think would be an interesting topic for all of us, actually, and she's come to a place where she's losing someone in her life who's older and terminally ill, and that's never easy. And so she requested that I do a video talking about pagan ideas about death and the afterlife and how we view that. And of course I can only speak for myself. I don't speak for all pagans or all Wiccans. Pagans and Wiccans tend to believe in reincarnation, and that comes from our connection with the cycles of nature and observing the cycles of nature and the rising of new forms and their growth and evolution, and when they fall they're received back into Mother Earth only to give rise to new forms. And from that we intuit that life is continuous, that changes, physical forms change, but that life goes on in endless cycles. And in nature nothing is ever lost, nothing is ever gone, really. Things are only transformed into new forms. And that teaching gives us great hope. Over time, I think people have evolved very fearful kinds of responses sometimes in some religions to death and to the afterlife. And of course a lot of religions try to capitalize on that fear to make converts and to scare people into conformity and into submission. But in religions like ours, we don't look at it that way, because our spirituality is rooted in life and focuses on life, and life is what we affirm. We don't believe that the physical body is evil. We don't believe that the material world is evil or under any kind of curse. In fact, we believe that it's holy. And we believe that this life is not something that is to be suffered through. This life is a great gift. And that's not to say that there isn't suffering along the way, obviously, but it is a great gift. And in religions like ours, we tend to focus on the blessing of life. And it becomes all the more precious when we reflect on how impermanent that is and how fragile our lives are. And when we find people in this life that we connect with, whether they're our physical family or not, people that we love and share love with, those are our family. And spiritually speaking, those are our family, and that's what's really important. And that's where I think we should focus, is on the bonds of love that we share with other people in our lives. There's a difference between how Wiccans and pagans view reincarnation from Eastern religions. In Eastern religions, a lot of times they view transmigration not exactly as a punishment, but as something to be desired, that we should desire liberation from those cycles. And in Wiccan paganism, we see rebirth as a gift of the goddess, that we get to be reborn in the same time, and a new place with those that we've loved before. And so rebirth and transmigration is something that's very joyful for us, because it emphasizes the continuity of love and the continuity of life. Every single one of us will come to a point when it's time to move on from this physical life. And for me, that doesn't bring so much a sense of dread or fear as it does a sense of that we should focus in the now, and that we should focus in the life that we have while we have it, and that we should create something beautiful and use our gifts and our creativity and our intelligence and especially our compassion to make the world a better place, and especially for those that we're related to by bonds of love. Of course, it's never easy to say goodbye when it comes time for someone to cross over to the other side. So I think the greatest gift that we can give them is to keep loving them and to be present with them every step of the way, and to give them whatever they need that's within our ability to make the transition easier. Of course, I don't suggest that we reflect on death in a morbid kind of way, but in the back of our minds, we should, every minute of our lives, be aware that there will be an end to this life, and that we shouldn't waste one moment in this life by embracing fear, or especially not by embracing hate, or causing suffering for other people or for ourselves. The fact that this life ends should make it all the more precious for us and all the more important that we spend what time we have creating a world of love. So that's my take on it, that life, including death and rebirth, are a great gift from the goddess, and they're very precious, and they demonstrate the love of the universe for all of us. May the Mother Goddess and the Hornet God bless all of us. Blessed be, and peace.